we are here to celebrate, and we are so excited that you're here. Make some noise. So I'm Kai Childs. I'm the program manager for E4All Cape Cod. I torture entrepreneurs for a living. My executive director, Kristen Marshall, she tortures mentors for a living. Tyke, who does all of the AV and the tech, we torture him for a living. So heads up that we do have pictures going on and the event is being recorded, just so you know. We're gonna have a good time and there will be evidence. So I wanted to start off the night and talk a little bit about what is E4All. So anybody do the word scramble things in the newspaper? All right, well, we're gonna give this a go. Matt, I see you, you're my trivia guy. So I got a couple of words that I'm gonna ask you guys to try to unscramble for me. They're all verbs. They all relate to things that we do at E4All. So here's our first one. Our letters are N. Learn. Nice. Okay, here's our second one. Connect. Beautiful. Here's our third. Share. And our last one. Donate. These are all things that we do. Okay, you laugh, but come on now. We learn both within the classes and from each other and from our experiences. A huge part of what we do here at E4All is connecting with each other, both within our mentors, within our cohorts, across cohorts. We share and are generous and donate time, energy, attention, money on occasion. But all of these things are what make this community dynamic. And all of these things are verbs that indicate that we are doing this together. None of these are singular verbs. So when people ask me what is E4All, that's what we are, but it's kind of hard to explain that unless you've lived it. But you guys have been here for this, so you understand. This is our accelerator program. This is the meat and potatoes of what we do. These guys have been working their butts off for 3 months in the intensive period with classes twice a week. Mentor meetings once a week. And I'm gonna start it all over again for the spring 2023. So I am looking for new victims. Everything that we do is free to our entrepreneurs. It is all funded either by government grants or by private donations. This is what we do. We are impacting the Cape Cod economy one entrepreneur at a time. Our mission, I love when I have to pause for applause. Our mission is to improve the Cape Cod economy one entrepreneur at a time. We do that by connecting people to the tools, resources, and people that they need in order to build a successful foundation. We launch 30 businesses a year and we can't do it without you guys. That's what E4All is. Thank you. So this may be, no offense to all of my alums who are in here, this may be my favorite class picture ever. It's legit, Serafina, right? Okay. So we're here tonight to celebrate the Fall 22 cohort. Let's just hear it for them. Make some noise. So here's what you can expect tonight. This is the intro part of the intro. Allison Karen is our keynote speaker, so she's going to give us some insights and some thoughts. Our entrepreneurs are going to come up, get their certificates, and give us their quick value prop pitch. We have class. The mentors are doing something. The mentors are coming up for a photo. When your entrepreneur is announced and comes up to get their certificate, mentors, we're doing photos over here of the team. We have our class speakers, Jamie and Jen. We're going to do some cash awards, and then there will be some more time afterwards for some more networking. Couple of housekeeping notes. There's food here. There's food there. The booze is there too. I like your style, Mr. Swift. Don't feel like you have to sit here and be static all night. Walk back and forth. If you need to, the facilities are out front. Go get some more food. Please keep eating. Please keep drinking. This is a party. Don't stand here and listen to us constantly. You'll fall asleep. Oh, there it is. There's my note to remind myself to tell you to eat and drink during the program. You can see where my priorities are.
And certainly, as you saw, we have about an hour of programming. And so if you don't want to do it now, but you decide you want to sit down at any point, please, you're invited to come and find a seat. But we want to thank the sponsors tonight. These are the folks that allow us to offer everything that we do to the entrepreneurs for free. So the Clifton Larson Allen Foundation, the Rockland Trust Charitable Foundation, Kelly Foundation, and the Massachusetts EOHED. And then and then also donors like yourselves. And we want to give a shout out to these two elected officials who personally got us earmarks, each of these fellas. So Representative Kip Diggs and Congressman Keating. And a big thanks to Bank 5, who is our regional sponsor. Jen, much appreciated. And Jen also brought us some Bank 5 coffee mugs, so I would invite the entrepreneurs as you're on your way out. I'll try to remind you, but we have some coffee mugs, some travel mugs out in the foyer for you. And we want to thank them for also being a sponsor. Thank you, Bank 5. And then we might also have an upcoming funding from Barnstable County ARPA with our friends here at Family Table Collaborative, so that is still pending. We have a meeting about it tomorrow, and by we, I mean Jenny. So thanks to the Family Table Collaborative for partnering with us for the sponsorship. So at this time, I'd like to invite Jenny up and tell us where we are.
Welcome to my house. We are really excited. Hopefully, before I even tell you about us, we've written some really fun things into ARPA to partner with E4All, because my background is in business. I have an MBA from Babson with a focus in social entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is incredibly important to me. When I get a hot minute, I plan on being a mentor. That might be a little bit. However, you know, what we've built in is the idea of a food-based E4All competition over the next 2 years, 1 a year for 2 years. So fingers crossed that we have the ability to launch that, because food entrepreneurship on Cape Cod, like all entrepreneurship, is a huge part of the economy. So we're hoping that we can team up and do some fun things. So where are you? You're at the Family Table Collaborative. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jenny Wheeler, one of the co-founders, and I am the director. We are a fully volunteer-based organization. If I am the heart, my volunteers are the soul, and they are the engine that makes it run, and you see them all over the building, and you can thank all of them for the food you are eating this evening. So we started as a rapid response to COVID, putting nutritious, delicious meals into the community. We have grown into a full-fledged social enterprise, which I thank Jason Sisko for when he approached me almost 2 years ago about taking over this property. We have put over 110,000 nutritious, delicious meals into the community. We also have rescued and put over 25,000 pounds of fresh produce into the community. We are partnered with all the local farms, the Fishermen's Alliance, the fishing and shellfishing industry at large, and Whole Foods Market is our newest community partner. We take in over 100 cases of food from them a week. So what we do is we glean all of what we can use to create our meals. We then rescue anything we can and put it right back out into the community. We clean it up, put it back into the community through agencies that interface directly with families. What we can't salvage goes to the pigs and the chickens, and what they don't eat goes back into the ground. We look at the full cycle of food on Cape Cod. We have a lot of natural resources, and together we can increase nutritional security on Cape Cod, which is my goal. Why a social enterprise? Because I detest fundraising. I'm only going to do this once. So we have, I've effectively created an umbrella nonprofit. So we do things like host events. We did over 40 events in the last 3 months of 2022. And we cater in, cater out. We're also open on the weekends. Dale Shabazian is in the room somewhere. He is the owner of Wolfie's Bakery and Cape and Plymouth Business Media. Wolfie's is here on Saturday and Sunday mornings from 8 till noon, as is our marketplace is open. You can come in, buy a muffin the size of your head, excellent coffee, some breakfast sandwiches, and then buy delicious prepared food made by us. All of the profit goes to support the Family Table Collaborative's mission. We also are going to become a destination. We're clearing out back. We're building a teaching/community garden. We're looking at building 8+ bedrooms of workforce staff housing and a teaching/studio kitchen. So we're doing some fun things. Education's a big part of it. We're going to change the way you think about eating real food. We are a country built on high fat, high salt, high sugar, high preservatives. And I am here to tell you real food tastes better and is way better for you. And we will change your mind. So enjoy all of the amazing food here tonight. Thank all of my volunteers. If you see Kelly, who is my right hand and who runs my kitchen, give her a huge round of applause. There she is. Kelly, wave your hand. And other than that, enjoy your time. E4All is an amazing organization. We are happy to be partnering with them and can't wait to do more. Enjoy your evening and congratulations to the graduates.
So before we get too far into the program, we just wanted to do this exercise that we've been wanting to do, and it's been on Zoom for so long that we haven't got to do it. And so what I'd like to do is recognize the mentors in the room, because this night is just as much about you all as the entrepreneurs. So if you're a mentor, can you please stand up and raise your hand? All right, so all right, so if you've mentored at least 2 times, keep standing and keep your hand raised. If you've mentored at least 3 times, stay standing and keep your hand raised. If you've mentored at least 4 times, stay standing and keep your hand raised. If you've mentored 5 times, stay standing and please keep your hand raised. If you've mentored 6 times, please stay standing and keep your hand raised. If you've mentored 7 times, please keep standing and keep your arm up, hand raised. If you've done this 8 times, please stay standing and keep your arm raised. Do I hear 9? All right, so I think in the room we had 3 folks that have done it 9 times. Allison's done it with us, so perfect score, every single cohort, Allison. And what I found out today was that we had 2 other 9-timers because they'd been over on the South Coast and helped out our South Coast entrepreneurs as well. So thank you so much, which is hopefully a good segue to our 9 for 9 keynote speaker. So I'll let Kai introduce us.
All right. So our keynote speaker tonight, as alluded to, is Allison Karen. Allison has worked as a graphic designer on Cape Cod for more than 19 years. She earned a BFA in graphic design, summa cum laude, from UMass Dartmouth. Her Hyannis-based firm, Allison Karen Design, has earned many national design awards. Allison and her team design magazines, annual reports, logos, marketing materials, advertising campaigns, and more. Their clients include the Jane Goodall Institute, the Arts Foundation of Cape Cod, the International Fund for Animal Welfare, Cape Cod 5, Cape Cod Beer, Cape Symphony, Capabilities, Cape Cod, Greater Hyannis, Yarmouth, and Chatham Chambers of Commerce. She's also the art director for several magazines, including At Home on Cape Cod, Chatham Living by the Sea, Falmouth Living, and the Mid-Cape Guide. Allison has been an adjunct faculty member in the graphic design department at Cape Cod Community College for more than 9 years and has recently become an adjunct instructor at Massasoit Community College. She offers one-day boot camp workshops in graphic design and related software at her Hyannis studio, as well as one-on-one and corporate group trainings. Allison has been an E4All mentor 9 times. Let's hear it.
Hello and welcome. It is a great honor for me to give the keynote speech tonight here at E4All Cape Cod's Fall 2022 Accelerator Showcase and Celebration. It is especially meaningful since I have been part of E4All Cape Cod since the beginning and a mentor to 9 incredible entrepreneurs. Thank you again, Kristen and Kai, for asking me to share my story, both as a mentor for E4All and as a business owner here on Cape Cod. I hope to inspire you all, whether you are a mentor, a mentee, or a supportive family member. We all know what it's like to take that leap, or to dream of taking that leap, from working for others to working for yourself. To begin, I'd like to say the 2 most important themes that have impacted my own career are connections and courage. Throughout my career, I have found that making friends and creating connections is the key to building success, not only in business, but in life. It also takes a level of fearlessness to walk away from the security of a full-time job and venture into the world of running your own business. I don't know that I was naturally brave, but like many of you, life circumstances dictated that I had to work hard and find opportunities. For me, it was being a single mom that fueled my drive to succeed. It might be something different for you, but everyone has something burning inside them that makes them want to set out on their own and share their skills and talent with the world. Today, I own and operate Allison Karen Design, my multifaceted design company based in Hyannis. We specialize in publishing, advertising, and branding. We have clients that run the gamut from local businesses and organizations to regional magazines, and even international nonprofits such as IFAW and the world-famous Jane Goodall. I also have been awarded many awards for my art direction. I host corporate trainings. My boot camp workshops have become popular, and I teach at 2 colleges. But I didn't always know that I would be here in this position with a successful business of my own. Like many Cape Codders, I am a wash ashore. I was born and raised in Taunton, and I moved to the Cape after graduating from UMass Dartmouth with my BFA in graphic design. I've always had a passion for art and design. In high school, I discovered my artistic talents, and I knew I wanted to be a graphic designer. So I enrolled at UMass Dartmouth to study design. One of my professors there asked us what we wanted to do for a career. I very confidently stated, I want to be the art director of a magazine by the time I am 30. After I graduated in 2003 with my BFA in graphic design, I was able to get a job here on the Cape at the Cape Cod Times. After commuting from Taunton to Hyannis for a while, I decided to move here full-time. I stayed at the Cape Cod Times for 3 years, where I have made good friends among my colleagues, some of whom I have worked with in a variety of ways ever since. I was then offered the position of Associate Art Director at Cape Cod Magazine, and was quickly promoted to Art Director and then to Creative Director of not only Cape Cod Magazine, but also South Shore Living, Chatham Magazine, and Cape Cod Guide. I had achieved my dream job. At the magazines, I created additional meaningful connections and developed my own design style, which was gaining recognition in the community. This led to opportunities for side work, which then became the foundation for Alice and Karen Design. When the magazines were sold, rather suddenly, to a larger entity that wanted me to sign an exclusivity agreement, I said no way. While at the magazines, I gave birth to 2 children, my son Damien and my daughter London. And I had worked hard to build what we now call those side hustles. These additional work gigs, like designing logos, websites, ad campaigns, they made all the difference to a newly divorced, single mother trying to support her family. For the new owner of the magazines, to expect me to give those up was unacceptable to me. So I took a deep breath, I reached out to my colleagues and my allies, and I dove head first into opening my own design company. And it was really, really scary. And while I had great support, I wish I had something like E4All back then. A team of mentors who could guide me, a cohort of other entrepreneurs who could stand beside me as I set up shop on my own. But I was determined to succeed, so I hit the ground running. I joined several chambers, Cape Cod Young Professionals, a BNI networking group, and I went through Community Leadership Institute. I became a serial networker. I went to every event that I could. And as a single mother, this often required hiring a babysitter, but I understood this was an investment in my business. Soon I knew tons of people in the local business community, and the referrals started flowing in. Plus, after 7 years having worked at the magazines, where I had the opportunity to visit many of the local businesses, organizations, and interesting people that we were featuring, my little black book of contacts was quite large. So not only was I receiving referrals, but I was giving even more referrals to others. When I was meeting with a potential client, often they left the meeting with a list of contacts and potential opportunities from me. Someone once told me I was a connector, and I'm truly flattered by that. I believe that making and sharing those connections is what running a small business is all about. Around the time I was taking my big leap of faith, I was approached by Cape Cod Community College to interview for an adjunct professor position in the graphic design department. My only teaching experience thus far was teaching Photoshop with the local tech conference, Geek Girls. And that is actually how the college found me, which is another great connection. And I only had a bachelor's degree, and typically you need a master's degree to teach at the college level. But they had a class starting in 2 weeks, and the instructor, the previous instructor, had suddenly moved for a job offer. So they offered me the position. Having this additional income really helped as a single mother growing a new business. I have been teaching at Cape Cod Community College for 9 years now. And again, doing good work and making friends has paid off. This past fall, one of my colleagues in the design department at 4Cs referred me to Massasoit Community College. Now I am teaching a hybrid online course there as well. What this all adds up to is, again, the themes of connections and courage. I have dedicated myself to really engaging with my clients and colleagues and delivering the best possible service and skills that I can. I have a friend/client, Paolo, owner of Candy Corner and Palio Pizzeria, who came to one of my boot camps at my studio. And he told the whole class, Allison doesn't have clients, she has friends. And I thought that was super nice. And it's true, I do become friends with many of my clients. These friendships are meaningful in and of themselves, but they also can lead to more work and additional clients. For example, a former magazine colleague of mine had moved on to work in communications at IFAW, the International Fund for Animal Welfare. And their headquarters are right here in Yarmouth. That same year that I took my big leap of faith, he brought me in to design their annual report. As an international organization, the report was translated into several other languages. So I ended up preparing a total of 6 reports in various languages. This IFAW annual report won an international award. The 2015 Hermes Creative Award from the Association of Marketing and Communication Professionals. Thanks to these new accolades, my business was growing even more rapidly. It became obvious that I needed to hire help, but I was still working out of my apartment. So I took another leap of faith, and I reinvested the money I made on the IFAW annual report and leased office space. I actually ended up renting the office right next door to the magazines that I had left. Then, a few years later, they went bankrupt and they closed their doors. This was especially sad since many of my friends and former colleagues were still there. But I knew that I had made the right decision. What I hope you take away from all of this is that finding a passion, working consistently, making friends, and finding allies are all part of building a successful small business. I'm a firm believer in making your own luck, which means seeing opportunities, being reliable, and keeping your commitments. E for All is a big part of that. You mentees have already taken a great step by joining this incredible organization and seeking out mentors. And you will all come to realize how important your cohort is. Making these lasting connections and building this kind of support network will prove invaluable in the months and years ahead. Having mentored 9 different E for All participants, I believe the cohort aspect of E for All makes it truly unique among mentoring programs. And I want to stop just for a moment to celebrate those 9 special people whom I have mentored through E for All. Deborah Georges, Cape Cod Booty, Dawn Royer, East Shore Safety, Natissia Thorpe, Mini Me Clothing Boutique, Melanie Wayburn, Seaside Bridal Couture, which just doubled in size, Carrie Ann Wagner, Path to Healing, Laura Gregorio, Huck House, Kit Irwin, The Vision Scribe, Cleone Mainville, Inspired Outcome, and Jessica Georges, Green Road Refill. And Jessica is here tonight as a mentor. And I think it is so great to see mentees come back as mentors. I hope that I was instrumental in helping them on their routes to success. And I can honestly say that each and every one of them has inspired me as well. I will wrap up my remarks today by saying that in addition to receiving guidance from your mentors, support from your cohort, I also recommend working to discover your own, perhaps unconventional way to build a career. There is not just one right way to pursue your passion and build a business. So be bold and take chances and look out for those cliffs ahead. Jumping off one might be the best thing you ever do. Thank you.
So thank you so much to Allison. 9 times out of 9 times. Let's give it up. And so the next part of our program, actually before we get into the next part of the program, I also want to thank our board members, the folks that work on the strategy of the organization and on the fundraising. So if you're a board member, can you stand up, raise your hand? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. So at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to invite the entrepreneurs up. They're going to tell us what their business is. They're going to then get a certificate. And as they're getting the certificate, if you're their mentor, we'd ask that you come on up and you're going to stand in this general area, and Izzy is going to take your photo. So if you see your entrepreneur headed up here, if you'll just kind of make your way. So the first person is Molly McGregor. So come on up, Molly. And so Molly's going to tell us what her business is, who she is in her business.
Give everybody a sense of who's in the room, Molly.
Hi, I'm Molly McGregor with Abundant Houseplants, and in addition to selling feng shui-friendly houseplants online, I create video content around plant styling and feng shui plant placement. It's new for me, but if you'd like to be one of the first to know about my video this week, which is about 3 lucky plants for the Year of the Rabbit, Chinese New Year, starts on January 22nd. I'm releasing a video. You might already have these plants, and it'll show you where to put them in your house. So sign up for my newsletter and that table back there. Thank you.
So, okay, here. We'll take a photo here.
I'll take that.
And the next person that's going to come up is Isle.
If Molly's mentors actually want to come up too, we'll get a picture with Molly's mentor as well, Isles. Nope, just me.
Hi, my name is Isle Kaiser, and I'm a local artist. I help art-loving homeowners and businesses capture their favorite view while providing photography and home design services and a unique work of art unlike other online platforms.
All right, so while that's happening, we'll invite Jamie. Jamie, come on up. You're going to be the next person. Jamie, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Jamie of Birth Vibe, and Birth Vibe is an all-inclusive team of doulas, photographies, and specialty birth workers. Our team of professionals assist families alongside their preconception to postpartum journey. By listening, educating, and respecting their preferences, we empower families to trust their bodies, their intuition, and their team for a safe and positive milestone.
All right, thanks, Jamie. So if you are Jamie's mentor, come on up. All right, the next person up is Deb Rogers. All right, Deb, who are you and what do you do?
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Deb Rogers. I'm the artist and owner of Cape Cod Booty. My fine and funky handcrafted jewelry is carved from shells from Cape Cod waters. My oceanic power pieces are wearable art that support local fisheries and enhance nature's mystical designs. And thank you so much to my mentors, and Eberall, and my cohort, and my family.
I didn't get to do that. That's perfect.
All right, next up, we're going to have, so if any of Deb's mentors are here, if you'll come on up. And next person is Jen. Jen, if you'll come on up.
All right, I know we're supposed to have these like memorized, but I just rewrote mine. So, Cape Cod Car Seat Mama is all about bringing car seat safety home. I meet with caregivers to help alleviate the stress and anxiety that goes into proper car seat installation and usage. Every safety session is uniquely tailored to the caregiver's car seat and vehicle combination. By providing these hands-on safety sessions and allowing caregivers the time to get their question answered, they leave feeling confident in their knowledge and skills to safely drive with their children. Car Seat Mama is readily available to assist with new questions and new combinations arise.
All right, so yeah, they're headed up. They're headed up here. Next up is Michelle. Come on up, Michelle. So Michelle, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Michelle with Coastal Brahmin. My Cape Cod coastal-inspired clothing and linens allow our customers to be stylish in fashion and home decor with high-quality, ethically produced products at comfortable prices.
Next up is Doug. Doug, come on up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Doug Kennedy, and my business name is Ergonomic Solutions of New England, and I help people stay safe in their home. Come on up here, Dave. And this guy, too. Over there.
Get the logo in there, Paul. Get the logo in there.
Next up, Christian. Come on up.
Hi, I'm Christian Klein. I own Hot Yoga Cape Cod. Our Hot Yoga studio helps people who want to feel better by moving their bodies and focusing their minds. We help people feel stronger, more flexible, and calm.
Donna, come on up. So Donna, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Donna Devine. I'm the owner of Magic Mirror Martha's Vineyard. Our state-of-the-art Magic Mirror photo booths help performance-driven businesses who understand the importance of great branding, improving company morale and team building by creating a candid photo booth experience. Thank you.
And Donna, if they want to experience it, how can they do that?
So I'm in the back of the room. Please stop by and take a selfie.
All right, so we'd invite Donna's mentors to come on up, get that photo. Next up, Laura.
I'm sorry, have you met me? All right, I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh, wait, wrong speech. Hi, I'm the owner of Roots and Spoon. My name is Laura. I provide fresh and flavorful small batch jams, pickles, and relishes, handcrafted from locally and seasonally sourced produce. And my goal is to help people that want to enrich their lives, their tables, and their communities by not only supporting local makers, sorry, my bronchitis is kicking in, and local farmers and the environment. And if you're hungry, I have pickles and jams. Oh yeah, let's see face. Come up here.
Over 3 months, I can tell you that Callan Small of Small Bird Creative has mastered digital marketing so that you don't have to, working with small businesses and artists. Callan, unfortunately, is sick tonight, but she's here in spirit.
Stacy. Stacy, come on up. Stacy, who are you and what do you do?
Hi there, I'm Stacy Duffany and I'm the owner of Sola Sister Co. Our carefully curated collection of Sola wood flowers allow professional wood flower florists to create lasting and lucrative arrangements. And if you are curious to meet any of our professional wood flower florists, there's a little QR code at the booth right over there, and you could connect with a few that are actually in Massachusetts. Thanks.
Next up is Sue. Sue, who are you and what do you do?
Hello, I'm Sue Toplansky of Sue Unleashed Pet Photography. I work with Cape Cod canine lovers to capture their dog's magic in extraordinary images for their heart and home.
Next up is Becky.
Hi, I'm Becky, owner and creator of Swift Designs of Cape Cod. I take reclaimed wood that I find locally on Cape Cod and turn it into art for those that are looking for something that's handcrafted and uniquely made for their home or a gift.
Next up is Cricket. Come on up, Cricket.
Hello, my name is Cricket Warner. I am the Knot Keeper. I help engaged couples create meaningful, unique, and intimate wedding ceremonies that speak to and from the heart.
This is last year, right? I'm not losing my mind. All right. Okay. Cool, cool.
Oh, all right. I'm scared of this next part. Before we get to that, Spring 2023 accelerator applications. If you are standing here and you can think of someone who has an idea that's been rolling around in their head for weeks or months or years, and you're tired of hearing them talk about it, send them to me. I'm a whole new audience. Our accelerator application for the spring is open right now, but only for another week. It closes Wednesday at noon. So if you have anybody who you think would be a good fit for this program, please have them sign on and apply. We talked about our mentors. Oh yeah, we need to say this part out loud. So as you can tell, the entrepreneurs really don't appreciate you at all. One of the things that I warn people when they apply for this program is that it's free in terms of money, but it's very expensive in terms of time. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of attention. It's almost like picking up a part-time job. Kristen and Tyke and I and all of the entrepreneurs in this room know that the reason that they're able to do that is because you guys at home picked up the slack. So thank you, because you guys are integral to this process as well. We couldn't do it without your help, without your support for your people. So thank you. Let's hear it for your family and friends. And now the part that I'm terrified about. The cohort elected Jamie and Jen to speak for them.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Don't worry.
I've got to have it.
This is your clicker. Do you want the second mic or?
Yes. Yep.
You know which direction?
Nope. Hold on.
Hi.
Okay.
We're not going to be timed on this, right? How many slides we have? Oh, no.
Well then.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for that. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Jen, and I am from Cape Cod Car Seat Mama.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a different slide. Sorry. I messed you guys all
We're
up.
not, just pretend that one wasn't there.
Yeah,
yet.
no.
This is who we are. Ready? Want to do it
Yeah.
over? All right.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry,
from the
guys.
top, thank you for coming out tonight. I am Jen from Cape Cod Car Seat Mama.
And I'm Jamie of Birth Vibe, and we're here to share our experience with E4All Cape Cod.
So we first met at the E4All Pitch Contest last summer, and we both work in very similar industries. And that night we were judged side by side with a variety of other businesses, including Jenny, who won some money that night.
Yep, full circle here. And guess what? We left as winners who walked away with the validation we needed to pursue our dreams. And in the parking lot, Jen and I congratulated each other, and we were genuinely excited for our industry wins. But I think we can both agree that we entered and left that night feeling like competitors.
The pitch contest was fun, but we knew that we had bigger dreams ahead. So we both ran home as fast as we could and signed up for this unicorn of a program called the Business Accelerator.
The Accelerator program started back in September for us 3 very long months ago. So we had to sit down and do a quick recap.
So it starts with an application, and then you have an interview.
And you cross your fingers and hope you get accepted.
Then you get to meet your cohort.
And at this moment, you feel like an imposter. The fear kicks in because everyone is just so awesome.
And next was mentor matching, where we sat down and met with 45 different mentors.
It was like speed dating on crack. Can I say that?
Oh, and then wonderful Kai presented us all with this giant piece of paper called the Business Model Canvas.
Yeah, we threw that all away.
No, you can't say that.
Okay, well, I guess some of us actually did it, but we all thought about throwing it away.
But none of us were willing to get on Kai's bad side that early in the program.
So then we had to fill up this giant sheet of paper.
And that's how we grew our business.
From value propositions that we were forced to recite backwards in the dark and upside down, and clearly some of us still read it off the paper.
We did surveys that gave us insight into who our customers were, which were really fun, but not.
What about our goals, writing them out and then being held accountable?
We had a progress pitch halfway through. Getting up in front of over 100 people was fun.
Okay, time out. Should we let them in on the big mama money-making spreadsheet?
No, they can be just as surprised as we were.
Well, Jen, can you tell them a little bit about our volunteer specialists?
Each of us matched with 3 mentors during that speed dating process. Our mentors held us accountable, gave us resources, and cheered us on each week.
So during our classes, we had a variety of incredible speakers from all different backgrounds. They volunteered their expert advice, and I mean we had sales professionals, attorneys, accounting, social media, and everything in between.
And I really liked that they brought in some entrepreneurs from past cohorts to show us the way. And there's a good chance you're going to see some of us talking to future cohorts.
So a huge thank you to all of the mentors, specialists, and volunteers that dedicated the time to our success.
Okay, so we learned a bunch of business stuff, but what did you really learn, Jamie?
Well, I learned that this program takes a certain type of go-getter personality. You can't just talk about it, you gotta be about it.
It's a lot of work in a really short amount of time. It's a roller coaster of ups and downs, but boy, is it a wild ride.
Hey, Jen, how many times did you think about quitting?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. What we can talk about is that even though each of us questioned why the hell we signed up for this program, tonight we get to celebrate all 15 of us graduating.
So here we are, a diverse group of strangers, but we aren't strangers anymore.
We gained a family in this program.
So entering this program, we thought we were competitors. We were in the similar industries and never really talked to each other. Now, we're collaborators, but we're so much more than that. She's my friend, she's my cheerleader, and I call her up to cry. That's family.
And I can say that this isn't a special bond between just the 2 of us. It's a special bond between all 15 of us. There was a point where we all wanted to scream and cry, and we did all together like a nice dysfunctional family. But we all stuck it out together, we cried with each other, and we supported each other.
Okay, so this is not easy. You need people in your life who understand what's involved with starting a business. And E4All brought those meaningful relationships and people into my life to help me celebrate the wins and brainstorm through the struggles.
All right, real quick, we would like to bring Kai, Kristen, and Tyke to the stage for the recognition they deserve.
You go first.
None of us have these wins or these struggles without our E4All family matriarch, Kai.
So she held it down, she dried our tears, encouraged our potential, and motivated our business drive. And she also knows how to crack the whip, so don't mess with her. Kai, we really cannot thank you enough.
So, we can't forget about the key members of the crew, Kristen and Tyke. You guys are rock stars for doing all the work behind the scenes, and Tyke as the tech support and expert. We love you guys so much. Thank you.
We really do.
Thank you.
We love you.
You guys can sit down.
So right now it's the 2 of us standing up here, but it's really all 15 of us up here. So we'd like to invite our cohorts up to the stage. So cohort family, up to the stage.
So you all received your certificates from Kai and Kristen, but Jamie and I are giving you your Forever Family certificates.
Laura.
Let's hear it for the fall 2022 cohort.
We're the best. So these guys really have been amazing. Like, we all wanted to quit, and none of us will let any of us quit. It's been really incredible. We help each other no matter what. Sometimes we put our stuff on the back burner to help someone else do their stuff. So that's really what a family is, and they really are a family. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Wait. We still have one more quote for you.
Hold on.
You guys can
go ahead.
You guys can.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, thank you. We love you. Wait, don't go far, I guess. Thank you. Yeah. She's going to be in all of her pictures with us. Oh, that was supposed to. That was for the song. We love you guys.
All right, so we just want to leave you with a quote from Sir Isaac Newton. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants.
E for All is filled with giants. This program, all of our mentors, and especially our cohorts. And you guys don't even realize it yet, but you're someone else's giant. So just climb up on the shoulders of E for All if you'd like to see how far your business can really go.
Thank you.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up. All right, fall cohort, why don't you guys come over here and do a class picture? Can we get a class picture with everybody? Yeah, you can't do one row, people. Come on. There's 15 of you, for God's sake. All right. All right, guys. Awesome job. Thank you. So these guys have worked their butt off. I've made them cry. I've amused myself to no end for 3 months. Can we get one more round of applause for this entire group? So one of the things that I tell this crew when they start is that we're going to talk about money at the kickoff of the accelerator, and then we're not going to talk about it again until the end. Because what we do is not about money. What we do is about the lessons that we learn, the connections that we make, the family that we become, the accomplishments that these guys do, and every single one of them has reason to be proud for having gotten to this point, for having accomplished this much, and for all of the things that are still to come. So they have done an amazing job, and I hope that each and every one of you is as proud of you as we are. Having said that, there is a little bit of money up for grabs. So, I love you, Kim. So we want to celebrate all of the accomplishments of everyone in here, but we are going to also give some cash awards. How do we figure that out? So these guys do final presentations. It's a 10-minute final presentation where they present everything that they have worked on their businesses, including the Big Mama spreadsheet. And they answer 10 minutes of questions. They also vote for each other, so peer ranking is part of this, and whether or not they show up and participate, which all of them did, is also part of the ranking. So that's how we determine who wins the money. So we have a couple of folks that we would like to come up. So first off, we have someone who has requested some money to go towards software subscriptions and a Cricut machine, and that would be Birth Vibe for $2,740.
So before Jamie leaves, we'd like if your mentee is up here with a check, if your mentor, if you'll come on up and get in a picture. So I know I can see some of Jamie's mentors. So if you'll come on up.
We can see you itching to get in there with the big check. Come on up. It's all right. You've worked hard to get with them too. I'm going to make you wait while they take the picture. Let the anticipation rise. All right, next up, we have someone who has requested marketing materials, kitchen tools, jars, labels, and lids. Roots and Spoon, come on up for $2,800. Dave, come on up and take a picture with Linda. Lisa. Lauren. What the hell's your name? All right, and we have one more cash award to go out to someone who is looking for an iPad, some software, and a more portable photo booth. Magic Mirror. Donna, come collect your $4,381. See, Donna, I'm not the only one who cries, damn it.
All right, so if you love the work that E4All does, please consider us in your personal philanthropy. You can see all the money we're giving away up here. We gotta redo the coffers here. But we thank you so much for so much of the time that you have put in to make this possible for these 15 new businesses to go out and launch on the Cape. So congratulations to everyone. We hope that you'll continue to enjoy food, both in this room and that room, and the bar is still open. So thank you so much. That concludes the official part of our program.